And Amanda Serrano loses for the third time, and rightfully so. When you have a fighter who can't find the right team to help and adapt and make adjustments in fights, that's what you're going to find. Kate Taylor has a professional, solid corner, and I'm from a third generation fight team. And I know what old school looks like. When she came out, her locker room is quiet. There are things that you look for in a fight, in a fighter, in a team that says these people are designed to win titles. And when you find someone who can fight like that, you got to have them surrounded by a team of people who are not caught up in all the smoke and mirrors. Kate Taylor came out to a very positive song. And Serrano, she got swag. It's cool to have some swag. But the bottom line is you're down to business now. It's not about hyping up things and trying to get to a headspace. You have to be a professional. Now, what I did see, and I'm gonna break it down, and I'm third generation coach, so I've been in over 40 title fights. I understand what this is all about. The bottom line is here are the things that you got to know when you're going into the world championship title fights and you're going in there for all the marbles. My first title fight had to call was my first time. I was doing it for the WBF, and I'll never forget it. And when my coach told me immediately, you got to call the shot, I knew you had to embellish what they showed you. What they showed you is how you have to act like a professional, how you cannot allow the outside noise to impact how you operate in boxing when you're going in there. And I never forget being in that corner, and I was nervous for only just a second, but then I realized the composure that's in our corner. It's not based on hype. It's not a bunch of shenanigans going on. It's not a bunch of people who are just throwing up, trying to be cool and all of this. It was real business, bro game boots, army fatigues. It was literally down to business, old school boxing. And when I looked at Serrano's corner, when you go back into a rematch and you don't win the rematch, it's because you're not fighting the fight that is brought to you. You're not taking away what she's doing. And when you're not taking away what that person's doing, that means you're fighting their fight because they're able to fight you however they want to because you're always there. There's a reason why Floyd was undefeated is because he understood how to actually take away what you did best. A lot of people didn't like Bernard Hopkins in the second half of his career because he was no longer the executioner. He was actually the alien, where he could actually strip you of everything that you did well. That's what you knew. I had already created and still the thumbnail for Kate Taylor because I knew that she would win again. Because when you don't understand how to make adjustments during a fight, then the thing that's going to happen to your fighter is you'll lose. Making adjustments, only being how you are all the time, is going to result in you as a fighter being subjected to being in someone else's fight plan. And being aggressive plays right into the boxer's hand. Kate Taylor is the boxer. So if you're aggressive, you're playing directly into her hand. So that's what I already knew. I knew that she does not understand how to take away a person's weapon. She does not understand. That's her uncomfortable zone. And it takes a coach who understands those finite details about boxing to tell you in your face and be able to communicate it with you exactly what to do and exactly how to do it. Don't tell me to throw more punches. Tell me to throw the jab with a particular speed to the face or as a distraction. Throw away jab or touch it to the body and then shoot the right hand up top. Feint really quick and slide around and then pop her with the jab. Tell me exactly what to do and tell me the space and the distance to do it because you're my outside eyes. And that's what you saw in that fight. the first time, I saw the exact same fight the second time. So how could it be different the third time? Try something that you're uncomfortable doing. And that's what she did. And that's why she came away with another loss. And I educate coaches, and I have currently over 4,000 coaches under me, right? That's around the globe. And what I try to explain to them is that if you're not operating in a system of boxing, and like I said, I'm third generation, so I'm operating with a system. If you're not operating in a system, then that means you're pulling straws out of a hat. And if you're pulling straws out of a hat, you have to get lucky. And you can't win at that level with titles with luck. You get lucky on the way to the title. You don't get lucky when you got the titles. That takes systems. And it was a great fight card. The first three fights were dynamite, literally. Bumgarner did a great job. Marshall lost. And there was a fight card at the beginning that I didn't see. I mean, that I saw, but it was great. But the bottom line is boxing is definitely here to stay. So as we break things down, if you do really want to learn more about the sport of boxing, then go to the playlist that I've created called Sports Science. That's about the physical training of boxing. We got world champions up there talking. And then the untold science on this page. Go to the playlist and just watch that. That's about the science of boxing. And if you love the science of boxing and understanding what these people are doing, see what we don't uncover what we call just the back and forth talk like you find on channels. We teach you about the root of what's going on. So if you like that, if you're a student in boxing, then go check out Untold Science playlist and make sure you check out Sports Science. Everything we do is about the science, but Kate Taylor represented the old school brand of boxing. That means adapting, adjusting, hitting, and not getting hit clean, understanding how to operate in your own wheelhouse. So hopefully this was something insightful for you. If it was, make sure you continue to follow for more as we continue to cover the fight game. And I teach you guys boxing. My name is Coach Eric Bradley, and we teach boxing. Be blessed at God's speed. Celebrations to all of the girls and women who fill Madison Square Garden up. Special shout out to MVP for putting on and promoting this kind of event, and for all of the great people who took part, from Andre Ward to Layla Ali. It was beautiful. So thanks again. Be blessed. And like I said, check out those playlists, and I'll see you in the winner's circle. Peace.